Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to Loop Learning. This is the next video in the series. We are making clinic management system. In this video, I'm going to continue working on the reports. And if you're interested, then watch until the end. Hopefully, you'll learn a thing or two from this video. If you end up liking, smash the like button, and let's get started. Um, well, in previous video, we have been making reports. For example, I demonstrated, you can use one report with a different criteria, and I've created that mechanism and demonstrated. So if you haven't watched, make sure you do that. In this report, we will look at creating a report. In this video, we will be looking at creating a report for the billing. So for example, I want to have a functionality. I want to give a user a functionality to generate a report for a particular given month. So that we will be looking at in this video. Okay. We already have billing queue as a query, and it does have some criteria. Sorry, it does have a couple of fields, couple of records, and I think that should be okay. And now let's go ahead and create a report. So to do that, I'll just copy existing report and I'll paste it, and we'll call it a billing report. Okay, and we'll go to design view. We'll get rid of everything, and I think I have done some grouping as well, so we'll get rid of that. We will do some grouping, but later on, and then I'll get rid of the page header as well. Okay, so that's done. Now we'll go to the report design, publish it, and we will fetch the data from a billing query. So we'll go dot dot dot, and we'll go to queries. We'll get the billing queue, and I'll select all the fields in this query. And because we want to fetch the data from this query. Okay, so that's done. Now the next is I want to add a year and a month, so we can give that as a criteria. So to do that, I will type in FY, which is fiscal year, and we'll say function is year, and we will get that from the billing date. Okay, so we copy that, and I'm going to copy it, paste it. Why? Because I'm going to reuse this for the month. Okay, so instead of year, we'll say month. Okay, that's great. We'll run the query, and we get an error, invalid. Okay, I've clearly, yeah, well, I didn't copy and paste, but I've done it badly. All right. Now, if we'll run it, we'll have some information in here. Okay, cool. Now we have the data. Now we will present that onto the report. So let's close that report design, add existing fields, and we will fetch the fields that we need. Obviously, I knew that. Microsoft, please fix that. Okay, home, and we will make the color as full black, and also I want to change the font. So font should be Calibri. Actually, font for this also should be Calibri as well. Okay, now I select all, right click, layout, tabular. Okay, right away I want to fetch these. Okay, so let's fetch these here, and I want to select these two fields. We need them, but we don't want to actually show on the report, so we'll get rid of them. Get rid of in the sense we'll hide them. Let's increase the width of the patient name, and you know what, I'm going to get the billing date right here in the start. Okay, let's do a little formatting in here, and due should not be there, it should be here, and we'll select all the fields and columns. Okay, I'll select this, make it bold. We'll go to home, and the font size will make it 9. Okay, and here we go. Okay, come on. All right, now next is I want to add a, for example, I'll show you now. Report view. Oops, we'll fix this. I want to add serial number here. So how do I do that? Well, let's look at it. So first of all, let's get rid of the outline, make it transparent. And next, I want to add the serial number. So to add a serial number, we'll get the text box, and we'll drop in here. Well, that's bad. Okay, so let's get rid of the label. Let's take the text box and drop in here. I will change the font with the format painter, so look like this, and we'll have equal one. We'll copy the label and we'll paste in here, and I will say it's a serial number. Okay, so that's done. We don't need to have this wider field and for the serial number. And now I will also align that to the, let's align these columns and the billing date as well. Let's align the text in the center. Next thing I want to do is I want to have a line. Okay, and I want to draw a line between each record. There we go. Let's minimize that, and let's change that. Overview of the visit, no, overview of the billing month wise, something like that. Okay, now if we will run a report, this is how our report looks like. But hey, this is not a serial number. For every record it's one. Why is that? So, and also I want to have, it would be great to have total for collected balance and due at the end. Okay, actually due should be here, collected, and then balance. Series sorry, the sequence should be changed. So here we go, due, collected, and balance. Okay, that's the correct one. And then the serial number, how do I do that? We'll go to the data tab, running sum, we'll say overall. Okay, so we'll say that. And now when it comes to total, we'll select these one by one, and then we'll go to the ribbon and report design, and under the grouping and total, we'll select sum. Okay, you can do the counting of record as well, and you can do sum, and you can take average, you can do a whole lot of things using this feature. Okay, now we'll increase the height and we'll make it bold, so they are visible. So now let's go to report view. Now you can see it's not one for each record, it actually changes according to the number of records. So serial number working well. We have our due, collected, balance, awesome, and we have got totals at the end. And but I don't like this shade here, the gray shade or line. um, let's get rid of that. So select all, report design, property sheet, format. um, Actually here if you see grid line style top, it's not solid, it is transparent. Okay, so that's done. All right, I think that's about it. Yeah, now from the report making point of view, report is done. Now the next step we want to do is we want to put some criteria in there, and we want to then generate this report from the report center. Remember, we have a report center, right? So we want to utilize that to run this report. So what I'm going to do is I'll go back to the report. I'll copy this status, and then we'll go to the query data tab dot dot dot, and in here we will provide this criteria. So first criteria, payment status, I want the billing sorry, payment collected. Then I want the criteria for the year, so we'll say forms, not this, forms exclamation mark reports f exclamation mark cbo year. Okay, we'll copy that, paste, and instead of year we'll say month. Okay, so the criteria is provided. We'll save that, we'll close it, and now um, we need to open the report center, reports f, design view. Let's add a report name here, property sheet, data tab dot dot dot, and at the end we will add a report name. So overview, or just say billing report monthly. Okay, and let's copy that. I'll tell you why. So we'll keep this combo box selected. We'll go to the event tab dot 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 code builder, and here we are. Okay, so we'll say else if me dot cbo reports equals to this, that's why I copied, then we will open the report to cmd dot open report, and the report name is billing report. Okay, billing report. and comma will have AC view report. That's it. And close that. Let's close this as well. And now let's run the report center. And I would like to select the month, sorry, year and month. I believe we have records for August. And then I will select billing report for month. Here we go. We get the information. But hey, there's one thing I spotted, and that is this is not in the sequence, the date wise. And we have to change the caption. Okay, design view. And in here, let's shrink it a little bit. And there we go. Okay, the important thing is we will change the caption. So billing report. And the important thing is we'll put that sequence date wise, sort and billing date, and from oldest to newest. Okay, now if you will run a report, now you can see 28th first, and then 29th, then 30th. And we have the proper billing report caption. Everything looks good. So you can create this kind of reports for billing, just to see how many records you have for a month, and you can sort that according to the date, so you can see it properly. You can also have the grouping done date wise. Maybe in the next video I will demonstrate that. Anyway, in couple of videos I will wind up this series. I hope that you have learned something from this video. Appreciate it that you are still watching, you are supporting the channel. Keep supporting, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get notification whenever I upload any video. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.